Hi and welcome to this week's Crafting Some Ambience. I'm Kerry, I'm from the UK and welcome back. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoy spending a little bit of crafty time with me this morning, and I hope you stick around and like and subscribe please, because it does the channel so much good. So today I've been seeing these magnetic clay notepad, memo pad things online, and I really think they're a super idea. So we're going to get our piece of air dry clay, we're going to shape it and get it ready so that once it dries we can paint it. And then once we've painted it, we're going to cover it with resin, because then we can use dry white pens and write and then wipe it off, and there we go. So I don't need a massive one, so I'm just going to cut this piece of air dry clay. It's about most of a centimetre thick. It's not a full centimetre, but it's more than half. I'm just cutting the edges off. I've not measured it, I'm eyeballing it because I don't need it to go in a particular place. I can make space for it. I'm going to order magnets online as well so that they fit. So we have our rectangle. So I've seen a really good idea where at the base the clay's curled up, to create room to actually store your pen. You just want to get the clay a bit more malleable. No, it's cracking a little bit. Just roll it again and just bring it around. And then I'm just gonna get some water and just blend away those cracks, because they are only surface level where I've pushed and pulled. And then it should dry so that you can fit a pen in the gap. I'm just going to trim the edges a little bit. So that it's back to those nice neat lines, and then that's going to stay there. So then going to make some holes as if I've pulled it out of a notepad. I think I'm going to curve that corner like it's bent over as well. That's it. Just push that tool through just to make sure that there is an actual hole, as if it's been pulled out of a notepad. I don't really want to overly mess with that top line. I kind of like it being straight. I do like symmetry and things, you know. So we've got our pen rest. I might just put a fairly wide crafting paintbrush there for now until it just goes leather hard, just to keep that, because I saw someone with that idea and I thought brilliant, because then you can't lose your pen. Right, so then we've got a bit of a jaunty angle with the folded corner. We've got holes for the top, and now I think I'll just score lightly the lines that I'm then going to want to paint to make it like a notepad. So I've just done a margin, and then you get the wide line at the top. And again, I'm not really measuring. I'm aiming for casual. But then when I'm painting, I've got like a bit of a ridge to work with. And then with the resin, it'll fill that ridge and it'll be fine. So we need to let this dry through properly before we paint. So I shall see you in a few days. So I painted it white, I painted the margin and the lines, and I resined it. There looks like a lot of magnets on the back. I wasn't sure how strong they were going to be for the weight of the piece, and on testing it I am quite glad, because it really does hug the fridge really nice, despite me even not being completely straight on that side. So here is the test. This is a dry white marker, allegedly. Oops. So it's taken the writing. And I was a bit nervous. I purposefully used a dry white pen that actually gave me murder on another surface, rubbing it on. And it's come off! Hooray, hooray. Thank you so much for taking this crafty journey with me. And thank you so much for engaging with me in the channel and supporting me, and have a wonderful week.